careful. Let's get the fish. Ah, dropped him. Dropped him. See if we get another inquiry. Oh, he came back. Thanks for tuning in to another OTK adventure. I'm going to be making some tutorial videos showing around some lure fishing techniques. A lot of the things that I use and what I do hopefully help people learn or make the lure fishing journey easier for you guys. I did some filming the other day on super light jigging. Alright, so we're using Ocean's Legacy super light jigs, 30 gram to 50 gram typically. I'll show you guys a couple of images of those. But that's what I'll be using out on light spin gear and casting it around, catching snapper, really around shallow water, 10 meters. Alright, so here's a bit of a tutorial video. Hopefully there's some tips and tricks for you guys. Encourage you to give it a go. So yeah, I'll be making a few of these videos in the coming months. We're in winter now, so in between doing fishing I'll be making tutorial videos and hoping to help you guys out. So check this episode out. Let me know in the comments what you want to learn or anything else I can bring to the table for you guys, and we'll do it. See, so in this case 30 gram contact mini, 30 gram contact mini. Cast, big cast. Seems to be getting hit after a couple of jigs. There seems to be a fair bit of fish here. So hopefully we can show you these jigs in action. So we're drifting back this way. I've cast the jig. We're in 18 meters of water, so it won't take long to hit the bottom. Been getting inquiries pretty much straight away. See, so I'm just pitching it, bouncing it up and letting it fall back down. It's the falling motion that's attracting the fish to bite. Still got lots of fish on the finder. It's been quite a slow morning, so I'm hoping they're coming on the bite. So a jig is a good alternative fishing shallow water. A lot of people think that the jigs are sort of no good in shallow water, but as long as you're moving the jig, there's no reason why a fish won't hit it. These jigs get taken on the fall, so the more you're jigging and letting it bounce or fall back down to the ground, the more likely it's going to get eaten. So that's the gig. And again, there's lots of sign. Just tried the jig to create a little bit more activity, a bit more motion down there, and it's got two fish straight away, which is really good. So there's lots of sign there, but I think lots of little fish, so I'm hoping the jig can actually get down there and really prospect this space. If we get on the bite, I will switch to a big soft bait to get a bigger fish. But look, they keep coming up like this. That's pretty good. Nice fish. Another fish hit it on the drop. Just slow like pitches. We're only lifting it maybe 400 mil off the ground, 40 centimeters. Just constant letting it bounce off the ground. Very small fish. You'll go home and find another day. Super sharp hooks. The 30 gram contacts come with number 2 stingers, and they're super sharp, hypodermic sharp. Another big cast. So the further your cast, the further area you've got to work the jig. Bounce it up, bounce it all the way back to the boat. Now we've managed to hook a fish every sort of cast so far. Small ones, nothing big yet. See if we can upsize the fish. Having the rod butt on your forearm takes a lot of the stress off your wrist. So those of you that soft bait a lot probably know what I mean. After a day's fishing, your elbow gets sore and your wrist gets sore. But with this technique, it basically can do it all day, and there's no stress on my wrist whatsoever. I'm just holding the rod there, and that forearm is actually the one that gives you the power in the lift. Okay, so that's a key point. I can sit here all day and do this, nice and comfortable. Super light jigging. Get the fish. Ah, dropped him. See if we get another inquiry. Oh, he came back. The jigs are definitely working. Try and get the sun out of your face. Smaller fish, this one. Just a small snapper. That took it on the drop. So I'm using the Cloud 9 PE 1.5. It's a good alternative for soft baits and super light jigging. Perfect combo. Little kingies chasing the snapper up. This will go. Another small snapper. Got a couple snapper there, was pretty good. Pretty stoked with that actually. That's taken the monkey off the back, got dinner in the bin. So now it's all gravy. We'll see what presents itself. Beautiful day. So I hope you liked the quick tutorial. I'm just going to run you through some of the gear. So the reel I'm using, it's just a 4000. It's a Shimano Nasci. So any sort of soft baiting reel would do the job. Right, so as long as you've got enough braid to hold on there. Now rod, I'm using this Ocean's Legacy Cloud 9. Right, so that's PE 1.5. It's rated for soft baits and super light jigs. So I suppose getting down to some of the jigs here. So you've seen some of the colours I shared on the earlier video, but you can see that's the jigs here. It's a variety of colours, and I was specifically using the Ocean's Legacy. Now these ones are a slow pitch jig, alright, they're centre weighted, so they're different to a micro jig. Micro jig sort of tungsten, similar weight but very small profile. Tungsten being quite dense, very heavy. Micro jigs are indeed that, very small. But these are a lead based, zinc based jig, so they have a bigger profile. Same weight as a micro jig, but bigger profile, so we're calling them super light jigs. Alright, they're rigged on assist hooks, number 2 stingers. Alright, so we get these from Ocean's Legacy as well. Super sharp, hypodermic sharp. So all my jigs are rigged with those at the moment, super light jigs, and then the BKK Duo Snap. So I'm using these on the leader so I can interchange jig head or a super light jig. Alright, the clips are actually really handy, super strong. These ones are the number 1 and they're rated to 31 kilos, so they outweigh or much stronger than the line or leader that we're using. So which I suppose comes down to leader. I'm using the Black Magic leader. It's 30 pounds here, but I'm actually using 20 pounds. I couldn't find my 20 pound spools, so I'm using 20 pound leader on these super light jigs and soft baiting. So that's basically the rundown. Great gear. You can fish them anywhere sort of to 50 meters, mate. 3 meters to 50 meters, casting a 30 gram jig. You can get a lot of distance. So that's probably another key factor too, is with the 30 gram jigs, you can actually pepper the ground. Okay, so with a soft bait, you're really only limited to casting one angle, one distance in the wind. But super light jigs, you can cast them into the wind, sideways to the wind, so you can actually pepper the area a lot more effectively. So there's some tips and tricks, super light jigging. I hope you get into it, and yeah, let me know how you go.